This is like some serious untouched territory.
It's a big one.
A tuna! Holy cow. We're on like a 20-degree heel right now.
That bad boy is prime sushi. You ever just want to quit your job, buy a boat, sail around the world?
Well, what if we told you that was possible?
I'm Rad.
And I'm Sasha.
With more willpower than money and a dream to become pirates,
We bought a sinking sailboat and spent the next 9 months transforming it.
Into one of the sexiest boats on the 7 seas.
There is nothing that can get in the way of us sailing around the world.
So grab your popcorn, hit subscribe, and be prepared for one hell of a story.
The story of our lives.
This is the journey of Spirit Animal. We're currently in the Bahamas. We just set sail from Georgetown in the Exumas up to the northern point of Long Island to a place called Calabash. We're in search of food, but these sharks have been relentless. Each attempt to fill the fridge has only left us with enough food for the next meal. And now we're in a remote location where you just can't go and buy things. My sister Arianna is flying in with some friends tomorrow, so hopefully the sharks will ease up and show us some mercy so we can feed the crew.
Well, after staying up all night, we got our episode done, and Ari, Jeff, Mel, and E-Money were flying in, so we decided to take them out spearfishing because we really needed some food.
Don't splash. Have you seen sharks? Never, ever.
No, we never see sharks. They don't like salt water. See the shark?
It's a shark.
Yeah, it's a small one. See it? It's straight out. He won't bother us.
It's always exciting getting to share our lives with friends and family, but we're also out here to catch some dinner. This area was prime lobster hunting grounds with all the rocks and crevices for them to hide in. We made multiple dives, swam around, and kept our eyes out for anything that looked like lobster antennas.
Raph, I found one! It's right here in this rock.
Sasha dove down to try to get the first catch of the day, and to hopefully show the new crew how it's done. With lobster hunting, it's always best to get on the very bottom and look way back in the crevices. Even with a direct shot, sometimes the spear doesn't hold. Luckily, the lobster shot out and gave her another attempt. And this time she got it. Now she's trying to secure it, but they are pretty powerful when they kick their tail. They do call them a spiny lobster for a reason, and she's trying to avoid those spines by grabbing it on the back of the head. Then, after being underwater for just over a minute, she comes to the surface with the first catch of the day.
Holy shit! That's a big one! I watched that whole thing on video! Nice!
that's a big one.
Holy shit! That's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life! Dude, you were down there for a while!
I impressed myself.
That whole thing.
I'm glad you were there.
It's always fun hearing other people's reactions. To us, this is a mission to secure our next meal, and sometimes we forget just how crazy it might be to other people that we're living this way. Eventually, we moved on to a different area. The wind died down and the water was beautiful.
Go get us a lobster. Did you see the eel? Yeah.
Yeah. Margate? Oh, wait. Mangrove. Nice.
After shooting some smaller fish, my sister Arianna was ready to give it a go, and spearfishing's only something she's done a handful of times. So I sent her down on a fat grouper, like the kind you wonder how you're gonna get to the surface.
Oh, I know, I didn't realize how big he was until he turned sideways. Oh, that's close.
It was way too big for me.
Yeah.
Is that why you missed?
I missed and then I was like, thank God I just missed.
Although she missed the grouper, a few seconds later, she redeemed herself.
Nice. Hold on again. The other way. Yeah, holy cow. Great job.
It was an absolute massive lobster, and the sounds it made when she was bringing it to the surface brought in a nice yellowjack.
Nice. I was so excited when I saw it swim in.
A couple seconds later, the sharks came, and it was safe to say that we had plenty of food for the next few days.
No, I think we're gonna have to leave because that was pretty bloody. I think we're good.
We went home and made some fresh poke bowls with the yellowjack we just caught. We told ourselves we weren't going to film at all, so it's a miracle that we got some of these cell phone clips. The rest of the trip consisted of beach fires, exploring caves, and just having a good time. And on the very last day, Sasha got to take flight.
So E-Money here flew in with Jeff, Ari, and Mel, and E-Money offered to take me up in the airplane.
We are buzzing the tower. Buzzing the tower.
I'm flying the plane right now.
I thought Calabash was beautiful from the water, but having a bird's eye view is a whole nother story.
Oh my god. No way. Awesome. Holy shit. No way. Oh my god, that was amazing. Oh my god. That was really cool. Wow, thank you. That was
It's not often you get to experience life from a different perspective. Better yet, drive an airplane. But seeing our boat from the sky and flying even with the mast is something I will remember forever.
So that was probably the coolest experience of my life right there. Wow. That was awesome. That was really awesome. Oh my god, I am shaking, trembling a little. That was one of the coolest experiences of my life. I've said that 5 times already, but it was.
That's what we do.
That was super cool. I have to take a second to comprehend what we just did.
Well, E-Money and the gang had to go back to Fort Lauderdale, and our journey must continue. So when we dropped them off at the airport, we took their rental car and quickly loaded up on some vegetables because we were about to set sail to the other side of the island. Even on this small island, this world is a dangerous place, which is why I always use the crosswalk when I cross the road.
There you are. If you're ever injured in a serious accident, you can call Morgan & Morgan.
I can't breathe.
Believe it or not, your serious injury could be worth millions. And who better to represent you than America's largest injury law firm? Just in the last few months, they've gotten their clients anywhere from 25 to 40 times more than what their insurance companies originally offered them.
And the best thing is, you don't pay a dime unless you win.
To file your claim today, go to forthepeople.com/SIA. We are currently in Long Island, specifically at the northern point at a place called Calabash. We are now picking up anchor and going about 50 miles southeast to the other side of the island to meet up with some friends in Clarence Town. Sasha and I got this sailing thing down to a science and can pretty much make it from point A to point B without saying a single word to each other. I spend most of my time making sure the rods are set up right and I keep my eye out for birds and fish, while Sasha keeps me entertained.
You got a fish on?
Yeah,
Really?
for real. It looks like a Mackie, a tuna. It's a small tuna. Nice. You didn't even wake up. We are on our way to Clarence Town, Long Island. We just left Calabash. We did leave a little late, around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's about a 8-hour sail on a fast sail, 10 hours on a medium sail. So we're kind of in between there right now. I think our ETA is around 1 o'clock in the morning, but we've got tracks from the past few years that we've gone, so we're not too worried about getting in. But yeah, right now we're having a beautiful sail to Clarence Town. We're gonna meet up with some friends, hopefully do some badass free diving and spearfish, so we're super excited to be back here.
What time is it?
11:43.
Made good time.
9 hours.
9 hours.
Pretty good.
Still got a mile and a half.
We have made it to the beautiful Calabash. We love it here, by the way. But what are we gonna go do?
We're not in Calabash. We're in
I said Clarence Town.
No, you said
Oh my God, we were in Calabash way too long.
That's as bad as a rudder and a keel getting those two mixed up.
Yeah, he's rubbing off on me.
Hold up. This is our South African buddy Hilt. He helped us install our hardtop back in Fort Lauderdale, and we met him a few years back sailing around the Bahamas. And he's actually a lot smarter than he looks.
Okay, we're in the beautiful Clarence Town, but what are we gonna go do?
Bust a nut.
Yeah, let's go.
Bust a nut.
Beautiful day.
The rest of the crew got a head start on us, so we went to the beach to meet up with everyone. The plan was to take a quick break on land and then head down south to a very remote location to go spearfishing.
See where the nut is? It's actually sitting a little bit low on the husk. It's like kind of low here. So if you sink it low, you're gonna get it in the nut and then you're gonna prematurely bust the nut, and you don't wanna do that. You wanna stay focused. You wanna get it in the right spot.
This is Elizabeth and Leo, and they're showing us how they open coconuts in Costa Rica.
So we found this old tractor.
So I like to take off the cap part right here. So you wanna pop that off. Okay. Just be like that. And there you go. Wow. Piece of cake.
Pop a cap, bust a nut.
Just a tip in.
Oh, that's got like some major hair in there.
It's one of those 1980 nuts.
And last but not least, this is Cole and his wife Emily, who might look familiar because they also have a sailing YouTube channel called The Adventure Cruise.
He's got it.
Nice job. You got the nut.
You want it?
Sure.
Now that we were hydrated, it was time to set sail and go further south to a more remote place to spearfish.
We are going to head to southern Long Island. I believe it's called Gordon's Beach. We're gonna go and check out a new spot for a couple days.
Let's go, you pirate!
puppies.
Hey, you guys catch anything yet?
No, we haven't caught anything yet.
We got all lines out. Open for a nice pokeball.
Yeah, pokeballs would be nice. We're pushing 7.5, 8 knots right now, so hopefully we got some fish wanting to go after these lures.
Yeah, you guys are rocking and rolling. We're only at 5.5.
We are hauling right now.
How fast?
We're going like 7.5, 8 knots. That's pretty fast. Rob actually cleaned the bottom of the boat this morning, which we definitely picked up. Holy cow! We're on like a 20-degree heel right now. 19 knots, that makes sense. I guess we could have started with a reef in the main, but the wind picked up after we left, so we're gonna see if we can stay comfortable. We're not going too far, we're only going like 20 nautical miles, so might just push it.
Fish on, Sasha!
Fish on! Got it?
Yeah.
Oh, mackerel!
Mackerel.
Yeah! We love mackerel!
Yes.
Yeah, baby!
Yeah, baby.
Sushi time!
Time for some sushi.
We're not going hungry tonight.
A nice Cerro mackerel.
One of our favorites.
Look at this beautiful fillet. That bad boy is prime sushi and prime to smoke.
Nice.
You put that in some soy sauce and brown sugar overnight and smoke it. Amazing stuff.
We have just had one of the most beautiful sails. We went from Clarence Town to the southern point of Long Island for a couple days, and honestly, this is really what it's all about.
This is like some serious untouched territories down here. Boats don't hang out in this anchorage much because it's very rolly, typically with your trade winds that are coming out of the southeast here. So no one hangs out here. There's one little restaurant, and it's probably, what, 30 minutes by car from the nearest other building. So this is a really cool place, and we're really excited to dive it because not only are there no boats here, but it also drops off really quick. Right now we're in 600 or 700 feet of water, and the shore is, what, quarter mile?
Yeah.
It drops down to 60 feet, pretty close to shore, which is like where we kind of dive around. I like it. I want to explore it. As we came into the anchorage, we were very curious of what these waters were going to hold in store for us.
We are about to go for a spearfishing mission.
Yellow jack. Yellow jack.
Join us next week as we go on a spearfishing mission and explore some crazy caves. Thank you so much to all of our patrons who keep this channel alive, and we want to give a warm welcome to our upper tier patrons who get a plaque on the spirit animal. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next week.